the mileage that right-wingers get out of the concept of wokeism is sort of fascinating. Now, it's mileage for them, but there's no evidence that it has any sort of like support within voters. Like just generally, like the voting population doesn't seem to care about this concept. It really seems to be reserved for the same people who freaked out, the so-called sort of liberals who freaked out after 9/11. Like the obsession with wokeism and the idea that it's actually a force in our country. And let's be clear, wokeism, political correctness, I can't even remember the different forms it's taken at this point. This has been just ongoing. This is a complaint that we can't be racist anymore in one form or another. And yet, you have Greg Gutfeld saying it is identical to racism.
When Elon Musk bought Twitter, Dorsey said that, he was a light of consciousness and he was, the best thing that could happen to Twitter. And now a year later, Dorsey, who apparently has an interest in Bluesky, is saying, it was a mistake. He never should have paid $1 billion. And he's openly critical of Musk. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I can't read that.
Pause it. I have some suggestions. It could be because literally Twitter has lost like 75% of its value. The ad revenues have dropped 83%. Honestly, that is so hard to achieve in that short period of time.
That it continues to make you wonder if it's intentional or not.
Honestly.
Yeah. It is the failure of Twitter Blue or whatever it is on its own terms. It's been so striking. And it was so predictable. And just the service itself has just become, bad by all accounts. Like, who here is like, who amongst us, even amongst these five, is going to say, well, Twitter is better now?
Yeah.
Have you heard? Has anybody said? I mean, yes, okay. Like, if you've been banned from Twitter, maybe, or you could say, like, you know what? I can get all the anti-vax stuff I want these days. I can get, but what, like, mainstream or even right-wing person has gone out and will say, Twitter's better now?
I mean,
nobody.
I saw Rand Paul was saying some garbage, but they're just carrying water for the entire project. It's like what Douglas Rushkoff told us when he came on and we spoke about it, where he said that he's trying to make Twitter into a bank. This is the financialization of like our tech utilities. It was always going to be like this because under capitalism, we have endless growth. And so how do you make money out of it? Well, Elon has this harebrained idea to make people pay for blue checks because for some reason he has like this belief that people were really angry at the elites for having verification and they want it too. And now the site's unusable.
Yep. Continue. Sorry.
It was a mistake. He never should have paid $1 billion. And he's openly critical of Musk. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I can't read their minds. It could be the beard. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But Bill Maher talking about this, it's not so much about Elon Musk. There's evidence that we're turning a corner on wokeism, which is scary because the left always comes up with something worse. But because wokeism is so absurd, the most persuasive critics are progressives. People on the left, actually, are the people that everybody's believing because they're going, wow, these guys are destroying us. It's like when you're a conservative, you come out against white nationalism. And this is kind of the mirror image. Wokeism is like that. In fact, I would argue that wokeism is every bit as racist as white nationalism. But I feel like when you start seeing this bubble up and you see this on Realtime and elsewhere, I give it another 6 months before it's gone.
Wow. And the interesting thing, Jesse, is that he's basically saying that censorship at some point will turn on you.
Like, and no one even at the table can understand what he's saying. Like, first off, like, define wokeism. I know what white nationalism is. It's built into the actual words. But it's fascinating. and really the reason why wokeism is going to fade is because it was coined by people who found like any type of sensitivity or awareness that their racism exists was coined by offensive. They're the ones who there's no one who practices who considers themselves woke called it wokeism.
Yeah, I'm a wokist.
Like nobody identified that way. It is just like I'm normal and understand that racism exists and that we have it manifests itself in various ways. And the reason why wokeism as a thing, as an ism, is going to die out is because the right wing is realizing like it's not working.
Yeah. I would love if we could track what wokeism has meant throughout the years in Fox News language. Like it was political correctness. Then we did cancel culture, which is like you can't say anything anymore. Mm-hmm. Now it's wokeism, and woke was like it came out of kind of traditionally black vernacular. So now they just use it as anti-blackness.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the 60s it was N-word lovers. That's what it was.
Well, there you go. We could track it from that point.